Sorry for that because I accidentally launched a non-modded and I almost removed all of my experience points in the upgrade tree. That would have been horrendous for us, but nevertheless, we are here. I think the only achievements that we have not done for the single defense are not building any ballistas, ballistas particle cannons, and ballistas plus testacoils. So that is why I will do particle cannons today because last time we did pretty well with our obelisk. It was really successful because obelisks are just really powerful and ballistas technically carried most of our games because if you think about it, the ballistas are like in general just way more like we got really lucky with the setup, I think, with um with the ballistas and all that. Anyway, I will just upgrade one tree here. Hopefully we can get enough for draw frequency we have. So I think my tactic here would be similar, single defense would be similar to the previous video wherein I would just focus on ballistas first and we will plan everything afterwards. I will not guarantee that we will win this, but at least we we start at least to have an idea on like our thought process here, and let's try to lessen our chances on actually on let's try to lessen our chances of screwing this up. So let's just make sure we are doing as what we have planned. So in the early parts, there are not really much houses that we can do here. So I think I will focus on um I'll just focus on everything else and I'll just focus on damage as well as, the haunted house. Maybe we can get something out of it. But for now, nothing. The upgrades are not really as good as I planned, and really early split, not what I not not something that I'm really stoked about. But at least we have some houses here, and as well as really good placements for a level 2 area. As much as I want to get the early particle can, I don't think it is like a good idea. Let's just me focus on fortifications for now. And let's just place as much towers here. So at least we will not be totally screwed. And the game is giving me very early anti-shields, and we are not. Yeah, this is a really unlucky situation, but I think we can recover from this if we are smart enough. Keyword if we are smart enough. Plus, everything is so stale right now. As you can see, ooh, as you can see, they're not really. Oh, look at this! Like this is so freaking flat, and I have no idea if that's even worth it. There's nothing. Like everything's just +1. So yeah, I should really take note of that. Mana bolts this early? I don't think so because we will use mana anyway later. Maybe we can go for a fastest here. Fastest. You target the fastest. So yeah, this area here I'm not really stoked about because it doesn't really feel good right now. But maybe this setup here would be beneficial for us. I have no idea. Thank you for frostbolts. Finally, we get something real good for us. And then let's place some more ballistas in the later parts. So I'm really worried that if this becomes so close that we have no choice but to box this in. Another frostbolt, sure. and even more stuff that we can play with. Look on the bright side, at least most of our towers are getting used. Even these towers over here are getting some love because they have the ability to shoot over here in this area as well as this tower. So at least that's something that we can deal with. Freezing bolt is pretty nice. Let's just expand here, so at least we know Oogie will spawn here. So I'm kind of worried for this side. I think I will start to expand here unless we need to upgrade this. So yeah, I think I might need like towers here and here probably, just to keep up the bleeding as well as the status effects. Maybe this is also a good sign that we really need. I'm not really sure, man. I'm just thinking out loud here. Sure, give me that. Particle cannon, sure, why not? And it also splits here. This is really not looking good for us. Let's just place even. Maybe we can place a tower over here. I'm not really liking the odds here. Okay, let's just see where this one goes. All ballistas gain a chance to crit. Sure, let's just increase our ballistas because that is our main source of damage. Now, oh my freaking. Everything is splitting in this side. I am so worried. Sure, let's grab that. Probably need to add even more units over here. Heavy particles, mana bolts. In theory, we can do with mana bolts because particle cans are not really that mana hungry. Also, this means that this is the last one over here. Yes. Let's just place you there. Place our haunted houses. Are one of our rare sources of income in this early stages of the game. Okay, finally we get some heavy shafts here. And let's keep on expanding on areas that we know will not split anymore. So at least the units over here would stagger. So we are just aiming for that. We can get a university. That an early university is nice, but I think cleaning out our what do you call that? Our upgrade cards would be pretty useful as well. Let's just clean these guys off. Maybe we can place even more towers over here. If it is a +2 or a +3, maybe we can utilize that to our advantage. Superheating poison bolts. Okay, let's grab at least poison bolts. And probably I will expand this way. So at least these towers here can actually hit something as well. So far, so good. Everything's looking good so far. Like our ballistas are doing work. Everything is doing their own part. Okay, now. Sure, let's keep the university while it is still early. I'm not really sure. I bet somebody in comments would tell me, like, am I overvaluing the haunted houses? Like, is it really not that worth it? Or maybe it's only worth it to up to a certain part. Okay, bleed them dry, jagged heads. There are not really that much mines that I can utilize, so I don't think that's worth it. Thus, I think I'll stick with Jagged heads. Give them more bleed. And then I'll go with like just more bleed in general. And maybe I could place one here. And I'm just looking at the mana if it is enough. So, you know what? Let's just place mana here just in case. Flame robots would be nice, or particle cannons gain more range. More range for our particle cannons. Particle cannons, particle cannons. You know, it's weird that you can say it multiple times. Like different in many different ways. Okay, I think I can afford another particle cannon here. Just target the most armor and most HP, most everything in general. Um, sure. Let us get Seance. Let's just finish our Seance upgrade. And let's see if we can handle the boss here. I know I'm not looking at the enemies, but I believe that we can handle it. Let's target the fastest for this part. So at least anything that spawns, especially in the early parts, would be slowed down to a pulp. Or at least get frozen. Golden Forest, bleed them dry. I think I could go for bleed them dry. Superheating, sure. Bonus damage. Bonus research. Just place you there. Yeah, for the most part, I'm just placing these towers over here just to slow everything down. And I know I should probably start upgrading them as well. Like maybe I could switch you up to actually just add more damage. Sure, let's get scholarships. I know that's really useful. Oh, that's a +4. And don't target the fastest. Just target the strongest. Superheating, poison bolts. Sure, let's upgrade you. Deal with the burn. I don't really mind. Because everything else is doing their own part there, here and there. And as I say that, we're adding even more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start to upgrade our base defenses here. So at least they are not totally useless in the damage department. Research breakthrough altars gain crit chance, or I'm not sure. That is a huge upgrade for us. Let's slow everything down so at least we have time to upgrade our base defenses. How much are you? Oh, you are so expensive to upgrade. Plus 30 gold per upgrade. Now that is expensive as heck. Okay, now let's start to upgrade our other forms of damage. Oh, that's a +5 though. But I don't think I have enough mana to actually sustain another, how do I say this? Another particle cannon, unless these are enough. Yeah, I think these are enough. Oh, look at that lightning and the thunder. We can go quality over quantity. Or just heavy shafts. I think I'm fine with just heavy shafts in general. So I think we are fine in the damage department. Like I'm contemplating on letting these guys hit the bigger ones, or just make them, or just make them hit whatever they want. Okay, this is so unlucky. There are no research sites that are spawning for us. So I'm not really sure if... Oh, never mind. The game listened to me. Let's just upgrade you. Upgrade you. Let us invest on this because we have a lot of ballista towers that can really benefit from these upgrades. Okay, now that's enough. Okay, sniper time, longbows as well, it would be particularly useful for us. Ooh, the game actually listened to me. The moment I said that there are no more upgrades, there are no universities for upgrades, that is when they actually listen to me, which is really nice. Okay, let's go for... Let's start to upgrade our DPS here. And maybe we can do something about it. Let's grab more longbows. Expand this area over here. Slow everything down. And how are we doing money-wise? How about defense-wise? Good thing that most of them are staggered in like... They're not actually getting hit by any chance. Oh, look at that lightning. Okay, now that's fine. Now we can go for even more range. And expand here. Oh, another university for us. Okay, now I hope that we are not spending too much on research here. I hope it is worth it though. Because the research could be a really good long-term investment. Just because of the raw damage that it can like pile up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 research universities here that can contribute to the damage. So let's just make sure we make them worth their while. Okay, flaming bolts, fortification. I think let's just go with excitation. And kill them with fire. Heavy shafts would be nice. And then I think upgrading this way would be much better. Okay. Now I think I'm just gonna focus with more upgrades probably. Or just or maybe another particle. Excuse me, another particle cans that can be useful as well. If we can afford it, we can actually just do it. Okay, research breakthrough. Sure, why not? Let's place you here. Place another shot here. And you just target the latest one. How much are you there? 300? So you are pretty expensive to upgrade. So I think I'm gonna stop upgrading the universities there and focus rather on the ballistas at base. Or maybe just the lightning in general. Research breakthrough, another research breakthrough that is really nice for us. Excitation. Okay, so I think this line is already fine. Let's just continue upgrading the base defenses here. And let us not forget our other base defenses in general. Wait, they have actually decent upgrades now. I think I'm fine as it is. I'm just a little bit worried for this area. Like everything is stacking there. I don't have like AoE per se. Sure, let's just increase our damage overall. And I think what would be really useful is just even more towers here at base. Eviscerate. Yeah, I think I can go with that. Yeah, everything starts to clump up here. Like, the units over here are starting to clump up, which is kind of concerning. But I think I can handle it. Fire and flames. I just finished the crit chance over here. So usually it's these guys that are causing problems. Yeah, look at that. Everything is starting to pile up once they reach here. So I think I need to make sure that I have enough damage in this particular area. So at least they don't pile up as much. Go for mines. No, let's just go quality over quantity. So that adds to the raw damage overall. And then, honestly, maybe towers over here would not be as bad as I thought. Just because that they can at least kill some of these guys before they reach like this area here. And make sure to upgrade them as well. Okay. So mature banditry. I think we are fine. And just go for raw damage. I'm kind of losing mana here, but I think their attack speed is so slow that I don't really have to mind it that much. So yeah, the job of the party clans are mostly just to hit the big guys and the big targets. And I think they're satisfied with that, with their job. But these guys are getting through because they keep on splitting, which is annoying. Let's go for antimatter rounds. And then let's do this. Yeah, I think I need more damage in the earlier parts. Just make sure everybody dies before they reach this spot over here. Make them suffer. Yeah, that can help us with our damage overall. Never mind, it's actually doing pretty well. I don't know what I did, but it's actually doing pretty well now. Okay. Okay, let's go build mines just in case, just in case. We can never be too safe. We can never be too sure because overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. So let's just make sure. Also, I placed something. I placed a university here by accident. Place some mines. There. here. Okay, we are fine. Another one, sneaking bias. And another one. I'm not sure if that hits. But let's just play. So our goal here is to mostly just this like every destroy everything by the time they reach a certain part, because I don't want this thing to happen. This is one thing that I really don't want to happen, when everything is just piling up at at the later parts of the game, which causes our towers to actually struggle a bit. But I'm still surprised that nothing is going through though. Okay, that's pretty cool. Mana bolts, that's a coil. Sure, let's give them more crit. I'm not really that confident in beating our record here, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, now that I'm looking at it, it's pretty much fine. I think we just got really unlucky that we don't have that much AoE given this set of enemies that keep on spawning stuff. But everything seems successful so far. And look at this. We have our lightning powers, our particle cannons shooting from range. And sure, let's go endless mode. Let's see how far we can push this. I might as well grab some mana. Pam, pam, pam. Yeah, I think my main problem is just literally this area here. I can't really place many towers in that area, but I'm just gonna place even more, just to add some value to this corner over here. Oh, look at that bright lightning. I wonder. Oh wow, it looks even cooler in like regular speed. Ooh. I never should have doubted that. Okay, electron scattering. So yeah, let's just continue. Let's just continue this run over here. Hopefully it can be useful. Oh, I just realized one of the reasons why we're winning so hard is that we have over plus 14 upgrades on everything. Now that's a huge buff to our units in general. Yeah, I think one thing that can really help us right now is all the other upgrades. Sure, let's grab Trail of Blood. Yeah, everything's getting so tanky. I'm not sure if my research is catching up. But I think so far it is catching up. Because we have plus 15, plus 15, plus 11 in HP, which is so good. I thank myself for actually ranting about that, about the universities, and the game immediately gave me really good spots for universities. Um, sure, let's make them suffer even more. Um, just gonna place even more towers. I really don't care where I'm placing them anymore. I'm just placing them left and right in the hopes that, you know, it can contribute to the overall damage. But by the looks of things, they are coming through. Yep, I don't think I can survive this. That's a lot of units. And they keep on spawning stuff. Okay, we still survive somehow. And somehow, I have survived. Somehow, Emperor Palpatine has returned. You know, I really like that dialogue. I know we are almost going to lose here, but that is just really funny when you think about that dialogue. That like that's the best way they can explain why Emperor Palpatine is alive. But you know what? That's a story for another time. But for now, 49 levels really decent. But at least we got the achievement already. And let's just see. Oh, look at that. The shield in that guy's gone. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Click that like button if you did. Subscribe out more. And put down a comment, helps the algorithm. And be sure to like this video as well. Be sure to check out my other videos as well. I upload new videos every day. And I will see you next time. See ya.